All right, what's up, everybody? My name is Paige Bjerkaas.
And I'm Amy Vrana.
And we will be doing the commentary for the final round coverage of the FPO here at the 2018 Utah Open, Disc Golf Pro Tour. So we're excited to watch some golf and talk it out with you guys. So let's get to it.
Let's go.
All right.
So starting out, Cat's at +6, Paige +7.
All right, yeah, so this first hole is 711 feet, par 4. It's pretty wide open. Really, the only danger is going to be the water that's on the right. But it's a pretty big fairway otherwise, so you might see a lot of people hyzering out left to be safe. But I think for most of the women, we're trying to get pars here, you know, a par 4. A couple of us can maybe get the 3, but most of us are just trying to start off with a solid par.
Yeah, as close to the middle as you can get.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think the real trouble comes later.
Yes, so who was that? Is that Cat?
I think that's Cat still.
Nice, so Cat pures it right down the middle. What a surprise. She has the great hyzer flip, which is perfect for this kind of shot.
Okay, and here goes Lisa. Oh, she's so much fun to watch.
Yeah, it puts it out wide. It's right in the middle. That's exactly where you want to be.
Good placement.
Usually from there, so you can see that there's bunkers short of the basket. I think there's kind of 2 plays on your upshot. Either try to land short of the bunkers. Now the danger with that is your upshot is directly at the basket, but behind the basket's a hill. So if you go a little long, you're sailing down that hill. But for me personally, there's another route kind of on that left side. So if you go out left, you kind of have a more direct route to the basket, I guess. You just have to deal with the hill kind of on the side rather than directly behind it. So I think you're allowed to make a little bit more of an error and still get a decent shot.
Yeah, and then that way you're working uphill versus downhill.
Absolutely. So we, Jessica and I went the left way. Just now getting to Cat's drive. That was a crush. So I was a little scared on this one because of the bunkers on the right, but I mean, I think I'm inside the circle, so.
Good to see Lisa go up over the top. It looks like she did a good shot.
Yeah, perfect. So those bunkers are just short, but should be fine. Weese makes a good run.
Oh man, I thought that was going to go.
Gosh, she has that nice S putt like down. So Cat has
smart layup.
Yeah. I wish that was my
yeah, I mean, why not take a 4?
All right, so here's the putt. I think I'm like 25 feet. And I hit off the top, but I was so thankful that I didn't go skipping off and sailing down the hill.
Yep.
So, you know, it's just kind of the nerves from the first, the first hole, and it's such a tight battle between all of us. But honestly, a 5 isn't that bad.
I think it's okay to take a bogey there. It's a long hole.
Yeah, but I definitely lost a stroke to everybody on that hole. So, but yeah, everyone else played it perfectly. Just kind of rip it as far as you can. You know, next shot, try to be as controlled as you can, and then pitch up and then a tap in. So
yep,
it's pretty awesome.
Both plays are good. It's just making sure you execute on both of them.
Yeah, it's just preference. So, yeah, pink for bogey. All right, this one, oh man, so this one is 369, and so there's water that Cat's going over right now. There's some hills that are short, and then the water is maybe, what, like 70 feet wide maybe?
Yeah.
And then the hill that Cat's on.
Right over that is the basket.
Yeah, right over that's the basket. So there is a safe play out left, kind of where Jessica was going for it, but Lisa throws a forehand out, and she laid up short of the water, and I think that's a good play. And you can also be aggressive on this hole. I just threw a putter to kind of get out there safe. Honestly, I thought about doing the hyzer route left, but there's a green over there, and I think there's a bunker, so.
Yeah, the distance is touchy. It really is.
Super touchy, so the next shot is going to be what's most important, unless you're Cat, who, gets it up on the hill.
Yeah.
But, the risk of, laying up like I did is you have to basically throw, directly at the water. So behind the basket, inside the circle, I think, is a pond on the other side. So
yeah, it's really close, and it slopes really fast. fast. So if you throw anything fast, it's going to skip off into the water.
Yeah. So Kat has a good look for birdie here.
Get it.
Nails it.
Nice.
So smooth.
That's
such a good
great
putter.
putt.
I know, that's a good two. I really wanted to go for it because it's 370, which is a pump. Don't get me wrong, but it's doable. But I wimped out.
Well,
We barely sneaked it in, but good knee putts, man. I don't ever do knee putts. I'm not very good at them.
Wow.
All right, Lisa. Nothing new.
Putter.
Seriously, she is so awesome.
She's
for
great.
putting or even like just the kind of the putter up shot. She's so aggressive and like runs for everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So hole 4.
Par 3.
Yeah.
453 feet. Kat is playing over to the right, which is very safe. She's going. Oh, she bombed it. She's going pretty far over that side. Weese looks like she's going to play off to the right as well.
Yeah, for this hole, there's like 2 different lines, basically. You can play off to the right, or if you see there is a fairway to the left, and that's...
Which we're going to see right now.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, going to the left side takes off a lot of distance.
It does.
You have like an easy hyzer out onto a flat field, and then you have a nice, easy upshot from here.
Yeah, and that right side, you're kind of throwing with the water left. So I think that's, for me personally, that's a little scarier than having water short. So I mean, if
you go the way that Paige and Lisa went, you have nothing behind the basket except for open field. Like, the only danger there is going too far.
Yeah.
But playing off to the right, you can land in the water if you hyzer out too early, or if you throw it too straight.
Yeah, they're both super good. I mean, as long as you just get some good distance.
You're comfortable with, but that was a good up by Lisa.
Yep. There's me throwing my up shot.
Nice putter shot.
Oh my gosh. Man, I did not. So I was debating between 2 discs, and I went with the straighter one, and it just happened to work out. Just a cup, like an inch high.
If you were good, you would have made it.
If I was good, I would have made it.
Well, that's a great shot by Kat.
Yeah. Textbook. But yeah, it was nice. I parred this hole all around, so I was pretty happy. Yeah, we're all just tapping in at this point. So Weese has, what's that, 28 feet?
Yep. It's just inside the circle.
Oh. just off the top. So at least she gave it some good juice.
Yeah, she gave it a run.
Yep. Got that nice Annie putt going. Unfortunate bogey, but she's still plenty of golf left. Realistically, you know, all of us are going to take bogeys. You know, we all want to, you know, get pars. My goal on every hole personally is to par. You know, there's a couple birdies out there, but, you know, so.
I mean, if you're taking a par on every hole, you're doing pretty well.
Absolutely. So Kat's killing it 1 under.
Yeah, 1 under.
That's such a good
Not too far off, though.
Okay, so this one, hole 5, par 4, 696 feet. It's pretty straightforward. It's kind of a typical disc golf hole on a golf course. Literally wide open. There is water to the left. So if you fade out left, you could possibly go B. I've seen a couple people do the big hyzer route, just like Kat did, just to eliminate that water.
Yep, it's really safe.
But that fairway's pretty big, honestly.
Yeah.
So I try to go the straight route. I throw something flippy, so it's on the right side.
Do a little bit of an S shot straight down the middle, and you should be safe. The danger is, you know, thinking that you're going to do an S shot and then hyzering out to the water. Really safe shot from Jessica. Beautiful.
It's so clutch to have a distance forehand on this hole. On a lot of these holes, because a lot of the holes there's water on the left or some kind of trouble. So it looks like Lisa's cut rolled, but
she's a little short there.
Still got wide open. Par is definitely doable from here. She's got some good distance. So smooth. Get some right turns. So there are bunkers on this hole to the right. I don't think any round one of us landed in.
No, I think you'd really have to shank it over to the right to get in there.
Yeah. So a lot of us with this hole, we are literally aiming like 200 feet right of that basket because it's so skippy as you saw Kat's, but there's that water that's pretty close to the basket.
Yep.
So for me, I was purposely really trying to crank it over on the right so that I could get that right turn away from the water and have a good skip. So I was throwing something high speed so I'd have a good skip. So from there, I think I was circle's edge.
Yeah, this is kind of like the last hole in that you have water left and you have water beyond the basket. So it's touchy. You don't want to throw it too far.
Weese pimps it. So yesterday I was talking to Jessica about how I'd love to see a 3 from the FPO on this hole. So we'll see if she gets it or not. But she crushed that thing. Yeah, it was so awesome, and that's risky playing so close to that water. As you saw, a lot of us try to turn it over.
Yeah, so Kat lays up for a nice, easy putt.
Yeah, Lisa went a little deep. Yeah, I definitely laid that up. I was scared. And it was windy. But
look at the wind.
Lisa's definitely inside the circle. And this is for her 4?
I believe so.
Yeah. Oh, uncharacteristic miss from Lisa here, but some of these baskets you really want to hit dead center.
Wow, that's a great birdie.
Yeah, there we go. She's the one, I think the only 3 in the FPO field.
Yeah, I don't think I saw that anywhere else.
So it was awesome to see. But a bunch of pars, Lisa with the bogey, but totally, I mean, that's her only bogey so far. So
yeah, I mean, she gave herself a shot at the par.
Right. So yeah, this hole was the 7th most difficult hole and averaged about 4.5, so a little bit over par.
Yeah. That makes sense. It's our hole.
Yeah, it looks like Jessica was the only birdie.
Nice.
All right, this hole, gosh, the island hole.
Hole 6, par 3, 261 feet.
Go for it.
This island hole is the weirdest shaped island I've ever seen. You kind of have a nice open flat spot where Kat landed, and then you have the little peninsula over by that tree. Let's see what
hit the wall, rejected.
That's so close.
Didn't make the island any 3 rounds, so I was pretty upset.
Hey, I beat you at 1.
Well, first round I went left, second round I went right, third round I go short, so of course. But it's really not that hard.
Yeah.
A lot, like we were at the tee pad
that's
and
a great
Jessica, I think Kat and Lisa were talking about it's just an upshot.
Yeah.
Like it's literally just an upshot. Don't think about the island. And the wind was kind of swirly on this hole. I threw a disc that I thought would get there, but a tailwind all of a sudden came out of nowhere and pushed my disc down. Not that I couldn't have thrown it better. I'm not blaming anything, but there was some swirly wind on the hole.
Sounds like you're blaming.
I know. But Jessica had a good run to save for 3. Mine was just kind of a layup. Get off the top.
That was for 2.
Oh, that sucks to make the island but not get a birdie. But honestly, she's probably gaining strokes on, definitely me.
Oh, yeah.
So, looks like And also Weese, but it looks like
And then this is for Lisa's too.
Great
Aw.
birdie. Yeah. So hole 6, it averaged 2.86, so
under?
below par. Nice.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like you were saying, it's
Let's see.
like an upshot,
1, 2,
so
3,
that's
4,
completely
5, 6.
feasible. It's just actually getting in there.
Yeah, 6 birdies on the hole. 1, 2, 3, 4 pars and 4 bogeys.
Oh, look at you. You look so happy about that bogey.
You know, could have been worse, but... All right, on to hole 7. Par 3, there's bunkers off deep. As you can see right there, Lisa looks like she's just
so
short.
it's 546 feet. No lady's going to be making it to the basket, but you can cut off a pretty big chunk if you play it out a little bit straight, kind of at the bunkers, and let it fade left, like Kat did.
Yeah, I mean, the water for a lot of us isn't even an issue, I think, especially on the top card where, you know, we have pretty good
safe
distance. Yeah, so
Yeah.
just trying to get over the water and not land in the bunkers. I think yesterday Kat landed in the bunkers, but today she made a good correction.
Yep.
I try to aim at that tree and hope that it hyzers out. I would have liked to be a little more left, but it's going to be a direct
but there's a little
upshot.
bit of headwind coming at us at that point.
Lisa crushes that disc. I don't know what disc it is, but she is so good with it. She used it on the last one, almost throws it in there.
I don't know. I feel like my money's on a strike.
No, it's a fairway, I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
I don't know. Though.
Okay, anyways, yeah, so it was headwindish on this hole, so I threw a putter. I thought it would push a little more right, but I'm up there in the circle, so I'm not too upset.
Yeah,
wasn't as good as wasn't as pretty as Lisa's, but
at this point, the only danger is, you know, shanking it right over the fence or going in that bunker left of that tree, which I did.
Yeah, there is a fence to the right, but it doesn't really come into play unless you wave flip over your upshot.
Yep.
And yes, Amy had a shot that went into the bunker left of that tree, and I didn't even know there was a bunker there until today. I didn't realize it.
I didn't know either until I was in it.
All right, so we're out putting for pars.
Nice putt.
Good little left to right putt, but I was able to make it. Missed a couple of those yesterday.
Snuck it in.
Weese with a good putt, a little high, but sticks. Gosh, Lisa's so parked.
Right? That was a great upshot.
I know. She just trusts that hyzer so much.
Yeah, I wonder what that is.
I like throwing straight at things, and she likes the hyzer routes.
But yeah, I mean, that's just style.
Yeah.
Right?
So
You're all up there for the same score.
yeah, but my goal again on holes like this is to par, especially because it's wide open.
So casually walking up there.
I know. If you're not getting a par, you're definitely losing a stroke because it's basically wide open. The only hard part is maybe the water in those bunkers. But
Yeah, it's just making it to the fairway and then having a good upshot.
but still pretty close between everybody.
Kat's kind of pulling out in the lead.
Okay, this hole. It sits on a mound. You can kind of see it left. There's a lot of things to avoid on this hole. So there's a bunker short of the basket. There's a bunker long. There's water left. There's water short. There's a green right.
If you flip it too much, yeah.
It's so crazy how much OB is on this hole. But there's an easy layup zone, and it's what Lisa did, kind of the hyzer, and Lisa, I think, does the same thing.
Especially with that wind that was coming from the right to left. It was just going to push their disc even further over there. So that's a good play.
Yes. So me, I like the aggressive route, and I didn't make quite the adjustment for that wind. So I did have some right to left, but I think the only way for us to birdie is to do the aggressive S line.
Yep. Or get the hyzer really high.
Get a
and let
far
it float.
hyzer.
Yep.
So maybe Kat can do it, but I don't know if we can do it. But Kat, easy layup.
Maybe Jess can. Ooh,
she was going for that. She always runs for that stuff. It's so fun to watch. I'm laying up for sure.
Aww.
I know. That bunker behind is scary. We lays up.
Yeah.
That was a great drive. That was her drive.
Yeah, that's a great drive, but it's so scary to go for that, especially with that wind.
Yeah, and there's a hill on the backside. So, again, pars are good. I don't think... Are there any birdies on it today?
I don't know. Check it out.
I don't know. What hole is 8? Yeah, so...
Yep. That's a great putt.
It's the average
it's okay to run
over
it.
par. Yeah, no birdies. Almost everybody 3'd it. So again, par is good on this course. So we're all tapping in. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of danger on all of these holes really, but this one is like water left, bunker this, bunker that. It's just everywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of bunkers.
Staying on the fairway is the name of the game for this course.
Yep.
Okay, this
one
hole
is a doozy. Wow. So this is hole 9, par 4, 819 feet. You've got danger on left and right. That water on the left is in the landing zone for, I would say, most of the fields. And then a smart play is to go hyzer out of the fence and hope you make it back in and land in the middle of the sidewalk and the water. That's good.
So that's primo position. Yeah,
that's really far.
Trying to be in between that anywhere. She usually played left, so I don't know if she meant to play right today or if it was the wind, but she still cranked it. Again, safe shot from Jessica, just staying in that tight.
Oh, that was really far.
It's pretty wide, but it's, you know, it's intimidating.
Yep.
So
I just kind of playing it up the middle.
Yeah, I didn't get enough pop on it, so I was a little nervous on landing in the water, but I made it over. So, yeah, what I try to do is kind of just S it off the tee and get as far as I can.
Okay, did Lisa pitch up there?
No. So that's Lisa's second shot.
Okay.
All right, so there's that fairway to the right, which where Lisa is, and then there's also a line of trees on the left, which you can see to the left of Jessica right now. And if you land over there to the left, it's a wide open shot. There's like one tree in the way on the left side. So, like Lisa played the left side. Kat typically plays the left side. So it's kind of two fairways to get to the basket, but I like the left side better because there's bunkers, as you can see, to the right. So if you crank over too much, there's bunkers, and there's those trees that are guarding the hyzer into the basket. You know? So it's tough. So in this one, my footing was weird, and I tried to crank over on it so that it would not
but you're landing
not do that. Nailed the tree.
I lied.
Oh yeah, I wasn't. I mean, I still have a good look at the basket, but definitely didn't do what I wanted.
Hey, Lisa's going right at it. Pretty far up there.
I think she might be inside the circle. No, I think just outside circle. So I got a putter shot, and I yanked it just a little too much. But I'm on circle's edge, and I'm on top of the hill, so I'm actually almost level with the elevated basket, so that's nice. So Weese does a quick flick.
Yeah, that's nice and easy from that side.
Comes up a little short, but she should be able to make it. Ooh. Yeah, she gripped a little bit on that one too long.
Yeah.
But I like the flick route. I mean, a nice S shot. Ooh. So as you can see, there's kind of like a tunnel to the basket on that left side. So we got Lisa just outside the circle. Ooh, wow. Yanks it right. That's rare to see her not even hit metal.
Yep.
This one, I'm barely inside the circle. Oh, and I hit it off the top. I was so sad. I was so confident going for that putt, and I felt like I did everything right, and just didn't try. So, unfortunately, who just missed that? Was that Weese? So I just took a bogey. Weese and Lisa are getting bogeys at bet. You know, if they make their putts.
Yep.
Kat is up there for a bogey. So let's see if Lisa can save bogey.
Wait, she's up there.
She's got it.
Right.
Because she hit the tree. So looks like everybody's probably taking bogeys.
Yep.
Let's see what Weese does. There we go.
Yep. Nice and easy.
Yep. So
those elevated baskets.
I know.
They're scary.
They're very scary. Yeah, so literally everyone on top card bogeyed. It hurt so bad to miss that putt because it was, tight right there, and to get a stroke, on the whole card would have been fantastic, but it's all good. All right, so it's all close.
So that was the front 9, right?
Yeah. Let's see. Kona's in the same spot, but she's +3. Like everyone's doing good. Amy Billadue's only 2 over.